I have this directory named events and I want to create a compressed archive of it. Let's explore launching parallel processes using the child process module in Node.js for this purpose. I'm going to import the spawn method from the child process module and also use the fs and path modules for file and directory operations. Define these two constants to hold the input and output directory paths. Now let's check if the directory exists, and if not, let's log an error and exit the process with an exit code of 1. The code 1 is important here because a process exiting with a non-zero code indicates that the operation failed. Let's launch the child process using the spawn method. I'm going to use PowerShell and the compress archive utility to create a zip directory. This is because I'll be running this on Windows. We specify the input and output destinations with the path and destination path arguments respectively. An important detail with the spawn method is that it streams the output in a typical Node.js event-based manner. So we can attach event listeners to the standard output and error streams of the child process as follows and deal with the content as they stream in. Once the process exits, a close event will be triggered. The event will have a code parameter and we can check if it is 0 to determine if the operation succeeded. We'll need to make an adjustment to the code since we are using ES modules, but let's run this code first and then debug the error. On executing the code, we will run into this dir variable name error. This is because unlike the common JS module, it is not a global variable in ESM. Let's quickly fix this. We can use the fileURLToPath method from the URL module to fix this error as follows. I've defined a script named spawn in the package.json to run this file. So let's run it again. The script succeeded this time, and we have a zip archive created. So to recap, spawn method launches a child process and streams its output. It provides an asynchronous way to interact with the child process from the main process using events. It is also important to always listen to the close event emitted by the child process and perform any cleanups if required based on the process exit code.